The number one weakness of 99% of point guard builds, the size. What if I told you we could take that demigod point guard build you have and supersize it in NBA 2K19? If you guys are looking for a stacked NBA 2K or Fortnite account, make sure you go to sportstnb.com. That's right, no more Twitter. He has an official business website, sportstnb.com. There you'll be able to view all the accounts, see the prices, and get what you need. The link is in the description. Go click it and see what he has to offer. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another NBA 2K19 video. Now, the most common point guard build this year is a 6'4" sharpshooting playmaker. Good scorer, quick, but he's small. What if we added an extra 4 inches of height to the build and made it a sharpshooting point forward? Now, you might say adding an extra 4 inches won't make a difference, but your girl told me otherwise. Now, as you can see, most of the badges are very similar, whether you make a point guard, shooting guard, or a small forward in this build. But at the small forward, you do get defensive stopper. So not only we're 4 inches taller, but we get defensive stopper, helping us play defense that much more. Now I'm going to show you the specific build just so you guys could see. It is a primary playmaker, secondary sharpshooter, 6'8", 225-pound small forward. This is Young Dirk's account, by the way. Young Dirk is a YouTuber. Make sure he just hit 100K actually recently. So if you want to see more of this build or go check out his channel, the link will be in the description. Go show him some love for me. Now, let's get right into the gameplay. I'm excited to show you what this build can do. So to test this build out, we went to the park at first, and you're going to see right away, it looks very similar to my pure point forward in terms of the size, the speed, and things like that. But as this video goes on, you're going to see what I'm talking about. It's literally a supersized sharpshooting playmaker, or people call it a play sharp, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Primary playmaker, secondary sharpshooter, most common build in the game, 6'4". It's a really good build. It's quick, it's fast, it can score, but defensively it's a liability. And in the paint, obviously, you're only 6'4", so it's kind of tough to finish. You're going to see us dunking on rim protectors. You're going to see us doing Euro steps on glass cleaners. Like, you're going to see crazy stuff. But as you can see, obviously, being that secondary sharpshooter, and Young Dirk got it to 97 overall, I mean, you get that double takeover, and you're 6'8". Look at, we're snapping people's ankles, pulling up greens from Limitless. I mean, the dude basically just gave up. You see him, he's barely playing defense at this point. Look, he's just standing still, step back, pull up from almost half court, bang. All right, so it was too easy on the park. Let's go to the stage and really play some comp. So I've been saying, this is a supersized sharpshooting playmaker. It's a sharpshooting point forward. You know, we're 2, 3, 4 inches taller than most of the, you know, point guard or shooting guard sharpshooting playmakers. And as you can see, we're actually playing against a sharpshooting playmaker. We're going to play against a few of them in the stage, and you're going to see the difference. Obviously, they're a little quicker than I am, but having the extra size really makes a difference. You're going to see as the video goes on, these smaller guards that are trying to defend me, eventually they just say, forget it, and they go to the corner and try to guard my big man, and they try to let, you know, whether they're playing with a glass cleaner or a rim protector or whatever they're playing with, they try to let the bigger defender try to come guard me, but then I have the speed advantage. So there's always a mismatch depending on what's going on. But as you can see right away, the center's hedging down, got Melo in the corner. Now Melo's on his rebounding rim protector, and for some reason this year, rim protectors get such a high 3-point rating compared to glass cleaners and stuff that he's gonna be able to shoot consistent. Look at behind the back, get in the paint right away. Now the problem about this is, all right, I'm my pure point forward, right? One of the best ways people try to guard me is to play back and force me to shoot. It's not a bad idea, but on this build, if you play back, I mean, I have all the shooting badges and a higher 3-point rating. I get limitless range. If you play back, I mean, we're just going to green up all day long. Now, we go in, we missed the layup, but check it out. Get the rebound, run back out, snap behind the back, pull up from limitless green. Double takeover activated. Drive in, snatch back, drop them, pull up, green. Now, obviously, I have sharpshooting takeover. You got to play up. But I have playmaking takeover. So if you play up, I get blow-by animations. They have to help. Also, playmaking takeover, boost your dimer. It's just a recipe. It's a recipe for disaster. Next game, point guard, sharpshooting playmaker, 98 overall with a mascot. Remember what I was saying about smaller guards being scared to try to defend you? So check it out. First play of the game, run this way, between the legs, behind the back, get to the paint, left hand layup, green. He's done. That's it. Watch. Now they put the sharpshooting rebounder on me. Now, okay, yes, he's bigger, but check it out. Euro step into a primary glass cleaner, and we still get it to go. Backdoor cut, because obviously he's got the guard on him. They got to help down. Wide open 3. Bang. We're basically one-off takeover at this point, and when I get takeover on this build, it's a wrap. Pull up from 3, bang, takeover. We're up 10-0, and we got takeover. The sharpshooting rebounder is trying his best, but like I said, if you play up, it's blow-bys all day. It's literally... if I was being honest, it feels like my point forward combined with my stretch big, right? Because obviously the playmaking takeover and the sharpshooting takeover, but not only that, I mean, the pure size of him, I mean, being 6'8", and then it sounds dumb, but the hairstyle you put on your guy matters, bro. Like this hairstyle I always put on my player, I swear it makes him feel like 2 to 3 inches taller. Even on my point forward, who's 6'9", when I walk around the park with this hairstyle on, people think I'm a big man. People are like, "What are you? You're on your stretch, or what? You know, you're on a what? Some type of rebounder or something?" Like, no, because my dude looks 7 feet tall, but he's obviously not. It's just the hair adds a couple inches. At this point, we're up 20-0 on these dudes. They really just have no chance. Kick out, Melo's wide open. Like, they have to help down because that little guard is not gonna stop me, bro. Even when they tried to put the sharpshooting rebounder on me, like, sure, he's a little bigger, but I'm too quick and I can shoot from range, so he's got to play up. It's just blow-bys. Like I said, it's a recipe for disaster. Next up, we got another sharpshooting playmaker, and we got a sharpshooting rim protector. So again, eventually, like I said, the guard's going to get scared, and they're going to put the rim protector on me, right? So a primary defender. So right off the rip, the guard's not playing, so that's no good. But check it out. Melo misses, and I snag a rebound over the rim protector. If I was on a 6'4" sharpshooting playmaker, I don't think that's happening. Now, this is some high quality gameplay with this guy not playing, but we're going to dunk it, and then he's back. He's alive again, all right? So we're up 5-0. Thank you. Appreciate the lead. We're ISOing. We got the guard on us, so we're just going to go into the paint, go up, make a contested layup. So we already snagged over a rim protector, primary rim protector. Made a contested layup on a smaller guard. It's everything I've been saying. Now, earlier in the video, remember I said we're dunking on rim protectors? Now you're probably like, oh, shut up. That didn't actually happen. Well, check this out. They try to switch the rim protector on me. Come this way, pull up, green. So now it's like, all right, we can't leave him open. We can't put the smaller guard on him. The rim protector's thinking he's got to come help. We drive in, look it, 2 hands over this dude. Obviously, it's not like a contact dunk animation because I don't get contact dunks, but we're dunking all over a rim protector. And when I first heard about the build, you know, Young Dirk presented it to me. He's like, "You want to try it out?" I was like, well, I mean, it's a 97 overall, you know. But my whole concern was, okay, I understand, like, all right, the 6'4" guards are really hard to defend because they're so quick. By being 4 inches taller, obviously, that's going to slow down the speed. How am I going to get open? Well, obviously, you can get open, but the real big thing is just the size of the player so that when you're getting in the paint, obviously, you're dunking on people like this. But also when you're shooting, it doesn't get as contested as easy. Like a 6'4" guard can get contested from a taller player. The 6'8", look at, boom, just pull up. He's, you know, 2 feet away from me, but it's open. It's open. It's not lightly. It's not heavily. It's open. So they have to play you tight, which then allows you, obviously, they're playing you tight. It's easier to get in the paint. We got one more game for you right here. We played against a bunch of guards, right? Now we're going against 2 big men. So how would that work out? You know, they're taller, they can protect the paint better, they can contest shots better, but they're slow. Obviously, the post-scorer builds are slow. So let's see how we do. Into the paint, Euro step right away, go up, no problem whatsoever. Melo's wide open, pull up green. Now, one thing I will say about this build that I didn't like was the ball control maxes out at 85, which means you need like 1 assist or 1 steal, 1 rebound to speed boost, which that's not a problem. But one thing that bothered me was you don't get the elite size ups and the elite dribble packages because you need 86 ball control for that. So you're one off of getting those elite size ups and things like that. And obviously you don't need them. They're not a necessity, but I like them. In my preference, my opinion, I like the elite size ups and elite dribble packages that you can't get on this player. Now, obviously you can see it's an effective build. You know, Young Dirk did not go wrong using this build or anything like that. Obviously it's very unique. I haven't seen a lot of sharpshooting playmakers, especially not at this size. I've seen more like, you know, 6'7", maybe even 6'6". But at 6'8", I do like the fact that you're taller than, you know, 90% of the guards you're going to play against. Like I said, most people made a 6'4" sharpshooting playmaker. Some people I know went with 6'6", but even then, you're still 2 inches taller than them. So obviously everything has a plus and a minus, but I'm just saying you don't get the elite dribble packages. I prefer to have those, like, you know, on my pure point forward. Obviously I get that. But look, the build is really, really good. Young Dirk did not go wrong at all. If you want to see more of the build, definitely go check out his channel. The link's in the description. I mean, you're a 6'8" point forward that can speed boost, and you get a sharpshooting takeover. Look at this. This is over a 7-foot something tall post scorer. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I appreciate you watching this video. You guys have a good day. I'm out. Peace.